Ghana has really embraced me. I've been here now 6 months, and it makes it hard to want to go back to US for real. For real. When I leave, I know I'll miss it. Because besides the good weather, the people are very friendly. They're very helpful.
Anytime you're turning around, I just want to see your back throw it. The way you dey move, I know fit to decompose it. Boss, my dragon. Make I give you fire, no stop. You hold me like you said, yo. Let the way you dey rough me all night long. I'm not you, too. I'm a talent, too. Say your mind, it. Then go here next door. And every door. I'm a talent, too. Then go near next door. This kind of physique you get, they make me throw it. One mommy to me tonight, give you standing ovation. Cut into pieces like say this is yeah. One mommy to me tonight, I'm stuck on your ass.
Hello, Mom. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you enjoying Ghana so far?
I love it. I love Ghana. It's very relaxing. The weather is good, and the people are nice. Yeah.
And my viewers want to find out your name and what actually brought you here in Ghana.
To Ghana?
An African American.
Yes. So my name is Adrian Long. What brought me here was I got laid off from tech company, very large Fortune 500 company last year, 1 year ago. And I decided that I wanted to diversify my money. I didn't just want to spend US. It's very expensive to do any business in US. And so I said, you know what? Because I visited Ghana, I said, let me open a business there. I like it. So that's mostly what brought me here is I wasn't working and I wanted to start a business and I wanted to do it in a place where I felt like investing would be good. So I brought it here.
Then welcome to Ghana and
Thank you.
to Africa.
Thank you.
Okay, Mama doing Adina, right?
Adrian. Yeah.
Okay. So what was your impression before coming to Ghana and coming to Africa?
Prior to coming here, I felt like everyone else probably that hasn't visited. You don't know much about it. You don't know how the people live. You don't know what business is like. When I came here and I saw Enterprise, I was like, wow, it's very much behind compared to Western world in terms of, the locations, things are set up in containers, and people get to kind of do what they want to do. It's not regulated like we are. So prior to coming, I wasn't sure what it was like. I had no concept because I'd never been here before. I'd only heard that, it was a fun place, that the people were nice and really showed a lot of hospitality. But I had no real idea until I got here. Yeah.
So far you're enjoying the place, right?
I love it. I love.
My next question, what has been your impression so far about Ghana?
Of Ghana, I feel like there's so many things. In the Western world, we have our concepts about how we do business, about how we live, what's the American dream. It's, to buy a house, have a couple of kids, a few animals. And, if you want to start a business, fine. But here, I see that a lot of people are in business for themselves. It's like a way of life. If you want to have income, it's something that you can do. It's attainable. And truthfully, if you work hard here, you can see life grow. So the comparison from U.S. to here is very different in that in the U.S. it's very expensive. So it's very hard to start a business make it grow, not be beat out by competition, and then shut down.
So if I get you right in Ghana, as soon as you start your business,
Yes, you can make something. You can
even
eat.
if it's small, you can
Yes,
do something,
you
right?
can live, which is great because people can start something if they have nothing. But in the US, it's very hard to start something when you have nothing because you'll constantly be behind the eight ball trying to catch up, trying to just save a little bit. But here, you can start a business, whether it's food, whether it's, provisions, water, basic necessities, and you can make money. I like that. I love that, actually.
I can see that you enjoy the place.
Yeah,
I can really see that you enjoy the place.
I am.
The next question I wanted to ask, you have already answered. I wanted to find out how the whole idea of moving back to the motherland came about. But you were saying something
Yeah.
you were working with. Can you
So,
share that?
prior to me coming here, we still had an election in U.S.
Yeah.
And no one knew was it going to be Harris or was it going to be Trump. And that was a big deciding factor for me because if Trump went into office, I knew the climate was going to be toxic. It would be bad. So, sure enough, while I was here in Ghana, we elected our president, and it was Trump. And so I knew already that I needed a break because of the racism, the prejudices, that it would be tough. Especially as a black woman, it's really, really hard. You're like the lowest on the totem pole in America. So for me, coming to a place that was all black,
Yeah. You see your own people.
you see your own people. You don't have to experience racism. You don't have to experience that kind of prejudice. Was very appealing to me. And right now, a lot of Americans are wanting to go somewhere other than U.S. to experience a life where they don't feel so um, oppressed.
So now that you have started business, that means you have a little bit business experience in Ghana,
I
right?
do.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. So is it easy starting business in Ghana?
I don't think so. I would never say it's easy because you really need to know the culture here. You have to understand the people, the contractors that you're working with, your project managers. In U.S., we get very excited about things and very upset, and our attitudes and our way of displaying it is not good for here because the people here don't understand. And U.S. is very competitive, so everything, if you're a serious business person, everything should be right and on point. And sometimes here I find like laborers and people that do work, they kind of feel like this is good. Even though you pay them and you want things a certain way, people tend to still kind of do it their way here. And some of that you have to be patient. We're very fast in U.S., so we have little patience. So I would say for anyone coming from U.S. and you're going to do business here, you have to be prepared for the mindset.
Yeah.
And you have to be prepared for the
You
culture.
have to learn the culture.
You do.
Right?
You absolutely have to learn the
You don't
culture.
have to bring the US style.
You shouldn't. You should
So
not.
when you go and say, oh, Ghana is not
Yeah.
for me.
You should not. You should clear all your Western world views, immerse yourself here, understand the culture. Because even here in Prempren is different than a crop. There's a lot of people that visit in a crop. So I think they're used to maybe foreigners and those mindsets, things like that. It's a little bit different, just a little. But here in the rural areas, you're dealing with people that aren't as exposed to certain views, way of life, and maybe your mindset. So it was difficult for me because when I came, just small things got on my nerves. It's like, we would never do it like this. It would never happen, So, and even with problems, the way you problem solve is very different. So, you have to be very patient, you have to relax, you have to, even with your staff and your workers, you have to be very patient and not blow your top, which is what we tend to do. When we don't like something, we go crazy in US.
You bring the American style in Ghana.
It won't work.
It will not.
It will not work. It will not work. So
I've heard a lot of people saying they came to Ghana and within 1 year they cannot stay, they are going back.
yeah,
Sometimes I thought when you come to Ghana, you have to learn the culture,
you do.
immerse yourself in
You
it.
do.
Then you can mingle with the people and everything will flow.
You can. I think the bigger thing too is that our way of doing business with employees is different as well. We fought for a lot of rights, a lot of workers' rights, a lot of racial rights, a lot of gender rights. So here, those things don't apply as much as they do there. In the Western world, in the U.S., you have so many cultures that you will work with, that you will interact with. It's not like that here. So the mindset is very different in terms of competition and in terms of how you serve your customer. Because where I come from, when there's a problem, we want to rectify. So no one hears about it. So it's not 10, 20 people that hear that your business is bad and they won't come. You can get shut down very easily like that. And also, U.S., we're very litigious. So we sue a lot when there's problems. If something like here with laundry, if someone's article gets messed up, if it's of a certain value, the person may want you to compensate or they may take you to court for it. It's not like that here. With a little bit of understanding, you can solve your issues, still retain your customer, and still grow your business. Yeah, it's
So,
different.
what would be your advice for some of our diasporas who are out there who want to do some business in Ghana, who want to do some business in other African countries? What would be your advice?
My advice would be to come here and just study for a little bit. Don't try to start out unless you're familiar. And you should have a good team of people, a good circle of people you trust to help you. If you don't speak the language, there's already a problem, because you may pay a little bit more for things, or you just might not understand. So I would say for those people that are looking to come here, you should spend some time, get to know your area, your surroundings, the people that you'll be serving, the people you'll live with, so you know how to start your business and you know what business to start. There's multiple businesses of the same in this particular area where we are, but everyone gets to get a piece. And some people are doing a little bit better than others. So I think a person should understand, well, why? If there's 10 provision shops, why is this one doing much better than the other nine? Which is very similar to how we would do it in the U.S. But I would feel like if you're gonna survive and you're gonna do well here, you just should come here, spend 6 months, study your environment, your surroundings, and then decide what business you're gonna start.
So this is just a tip for you. All those that want to start business, come study the environment, and then you can see the business that you want to start.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
Mama, Gwen, if I don't mention your name right,
It's okay. It's okay.
what would be your advice for the local people, those that are living here, those that don't even see any opportunities around? What would be your advice to them?
My advice would be, especially if you meet Americans, don't be so judgmental. And not every American comes here rich. It's not what you see in movies. It's not what you think. Um, we're very much like the people here. It's just a different currency and a different, way of doing things. But most people that are looking to get away, they're probably simple people. They're not your Bill Gates or they're not your Barack Obamas and Tyler Perry. They're not necessarily rich people. So if you encounter them in your neighborhood, accept them, embrace them. For a lot of us African Americans, we're caught in a balance. We're not very accepted in the U.S. And typically, what I found here is I'm not really accepted here either. Most people tend to look at you as, or most people tend to look at me as white American. I'm very far from white. I'm very much a black person. It's just that I don't have full African blood, and I don't have, for African American, I'm going to be mixed. And so you're not really accepted anywhere. You're kind of in the balance. So for the people here, I feel like they should study, ask questions, get to know a lot more about their African American brothers and sisters that come here. Try to find out why we wanted to come here. And that to me is an honor. There's several African countries you could go to. There's several European countries. But if they land here and they're going to bring money here, there's a reason for that. They either want to be here, something brought them here, but more than that, when they come, everyone will be blessed because they've done something here. So I think the people here should really try to understand why, who the people are that are coming here, and really try to embrace them. Make them feel comfortable and make them feel like, this is home. Yeah.
What I'll add to it is that I think the people also need to learn about their history.
Yes,
They
absolutely.
need to really learn about
They
their
do.
history.
They do.
We were more, people were taken
Yes.
away. Yeah.
Yes.
These are our brothers and sisters that are coming.
Yeah. Because when people see me, honestly, I tell them I represent a crime. Someone came from here, because I have all West African blood.
Yeah.
So someone came from here and was migrated to the U.S. And for my family in particular, my great great grandfather, he was the son of a slave owner. So someone white made it with someone black, either by force or by choice,
Yeah.
but I suspect by force. And that's how my lineage came to be.
Yeah.
So it's not a good thing. When you see a lot of Americans, we have history usually in our family that's not good. It's usually, someone took liberty with a woman and didn't either ask or, you know, somehow it came to be. It's not good. So at least with you all, I'm from this tribe. These are my parents. It's either patrilineal or matrilineal. It's something. You have something to hang on to.
You know your roots.
Yes, a lot of American people don't necessarily know, and we have a lot of mixing. So I would say people here should be compassionate towards African Americans because we're lost in a balance sometimes where we don't even know who we are. You know who you are, which is nice.
So of course, when we see our brothers and sisters, don't just treat them like they're not from here. We are all the same. We are all the same.
Yeah.
Those who go and even tell those back home the truth,
That part.
and they see you coming out from a plane, they think you brought the whole of America,
Exactly.
and everyone will be asking.
Little do they know, in America, we have a lot of responsibility just to live. And that's what I try to tell people here. Like, if you really understood where I'm coming from, you would know that I can't eat for 20 CDs a day or the equivalent. I can't live, on my family land and build a house or make a business. At least here, you guys can do that. We don't really have those opportunities like that. Unless you just come from a family that has resources. But most people, most Americans you talk to, started off working, and then they kind of built and built and built. It takes a lot to live there, and it takes a lot of resources. And sometimes when we come here, again, if you see us as, you're coming from a place where you can make money, we don't get to save money. So a lot of us are living on credit. It's not even our money;
Yeah.
it's borrowed money.
So, what about you? Are you trying to say that there's money in Ghana and in Africa?
I feel like yes, absolutely. There's lots of opportunity here. When I look around, I see all kinds of things. Even just the trash on the ground. That's a trash collection opportunity for someone to turn into business or recyclables. When I see sometimes even land, development. You can build neighborhoods, you can build subdivisions, you can build, places for people for recreation. And you can sell that. Memberships. You can sell a portion of the land or usage of the land. There's so much here that can be done. When I see Ghana, even in the greater metropolitan area, I see a lot of opportunity that has yet to be captured. Because one of the things here is just even movement from place to place in the city isn't really well established here. So that's opportunity. You have Bolt, you have Yango, you have Uber, but there's opportunity for more on the courier side to transport goods just around this area that people haven't really captured yet.
So, where there is a problem, there's an opportunity.
Absolutely.
Is the solution that someone will
Absolutely.
bring up.
Absolutely. I feel like me personally, just understanding more about the people, your government system. If the government was more invested in, helping the people, even some, I feel like some of that enterprise could start and it would really serve the population here. The thing that saddens me the most is that the fact that you all don't have good transit systems here to be able to move goods just from city to city to city, where for us we have Amazon, we can get things shipped in a day, same day, from lots of places, Jeff Bezos figured it out, like, if I could get the supply to the demand, how much money he would make. And he's a billionaire. So we can do the same thing here.
So, all the solutions that are outside that are helping them, we can just bring them here, try it. If it works and it works for us, we just go with it.
You could. I don't know what's stopping it necessarily. I haven't really figured that out because I haven't been here long enough. But I know that corruption mixed with greed is keeping some of that from happening. It is keeping some of that from happening. And then there's a crab in a bucket mentality, I feel, amongst our people on a lower level. So if you see someone here with this cold store, maybe there's jealousy over here, and you won't help your brother so you can help yourself. So I see some of that too, which we have as well. But I feel like those are the things that kind of keep you from moving forward faster.
Yes. Madam Adwin, it's nice talking to you.
Thank
And
you.
you expressing yourself. I'm really happy to hear you.
Yes, yes, yes,
And you're
yes.
welcome to my channel.
Thank you.
It's Ignatius Leakabwa, just like my name. You go to YouTube, any of your friends, you tell them to subscribe
I
to
will.
my channel.
I
They
will.
should watch your interview as well.
And I want your viewers
Yes,
to
yes.
come to my shop.
Exactly. Now we are coming to talk about your business.
Thank you.
Because I've come here and I've noticed what we are doing and it's amazing.
Yeah.
You are providing
Thank you.
service.
Yeah.
So I'll allow you to talk about your business, what you do.
Thank
And
you.
then,
So we provide laundry services like many of the other businesses around here. But one of the things that we're really, really keen on is service and quality. We make sure that the clothes come out brighter and whiter than they got here. That's a really big thing for us, like brighter and whiter. We want to make sure that the quality of the textures are maintained. So your kente cloth, your cottons, your polyesters, that when you hand wash, sometimes the integrity of the quality gets lost versus being washed in a machine or pre-washed or hand washed. So we try to make sure that we provide those things. But the other thing is that we want to serve the community as well. So we do some things in the community to try to help the kids around here. I've employed two single moms that have children. So that's a total of um, seven people that will benefit from the shop being here, and I hope to be able to grow that over time. But yeah, we provide shoe cleaning, rug cleaning. We do other specialty things, like I said, the kente cloth, curtains, duvets, bedspreads. We really specialize in that because we have the equipment. We use premium detergent.
Looking very nice.
Clean and smelling good.
I have to bring my clothes.
You should.
Laundry machine, but I'll bring my clothes.
Yeah. Sometimes I smell my own laundry and I'm like, wow, I smell it in the bag.
Nice, nice. Okay, okay. So, if someone wants to contact you, what is your social media handle?
So they can contact us via our website. It's laundrybysunrise.com. And you can also schedule pickup and delivery services through there. I really like the website.
Yeah.
You should visit. It's got all the pricing. But not only that, you can also, when you become a customer through the website, you can see the status of your clothes as we do them.
Oh.
So if it's in wash, we'll send you a text. If it's ready, we'll send you a text. If it's complete, we'll send you yeah.
This is high-tech laundry. We are not just giving you laundry, we are giving you high-tech laundry.
Yeah.
You can just, now we use smartphones.
Yeah.
So you just check my laundry ready.
Exactly. Oh, we'll notify you.
Yeah.
They're also on Instagram, Sunrise Laundry, and then we're on TikTok as well, Sunrise Laundry. So yeah.
I hope your pricing is moderate forever.
I feel like it is. It's very competitive. I mean, we've studied all of the competition in the area, and we've tried to price point somewhere in the middle. We're very close in proximity to Central University, so we try to keep the prices such that students can afford, since that's our population base. Ghana has really embraced me. I've been here now 6 months, and it makes it hard to want to go back to US. For real. For real. When I leave, I know I'll miss it. Because besides the good weather, the people are very friendly. They're very helpful. But they've shown me a lot. They've taught me a lot about patience, about kindness, and really helping one another. That's one thing I like about you all. I've seen a few things happen on the road, and people just get out and really help each other, and I really like that. So my last few words would just be thank you. Thank you for allowing us to grow in this area, for the patronage. People have brought their things here. Even when they're loyal to somewhere else, they've tried it. So I really, really appreciate that. I do.
And thank you also for the Mandy for coming to our channel.
Yes.
And we hope to see you more.
Yeah, yeah. Come back and do some updates on it.
Yeah.
We're going to install more things here. This area we're actually filling is built for self-service machines. So as time goes, we'll have some self-service machines so people can do their own laundry. But of course, we can do it for you right now if you like. But yeah, we're growing. I really, really am very happy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's a nice interview.
Thank you.
You enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.